Hi, thank you for joining me tonight. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about NZDUSD. It's a trade I've been trading with since June 24th. Let's get going on it, shall we? We're going to start our screen share and let's just see what's happening. And here it is. Now this is interesting because things can change quickly and rapidly. However, this specific trade, when we finished it yesterday, the video, we were actually at negative $19.19. So it's not too bad. And it's gone up and down, up and down, up and down over the time frame. Don't worry. It's something that I expect to happen. And I'll tell you a little bit more about it. New Zealand USD is a buy. And it's been going for a while, like I stated. And I'm on the day time chart. It gives me more of a story of this specific trade and what it's doing over a long period of time. It's NZDUSD. The price started at 0.68310. My stop loss, go down to the 4-hour time chart so you can see it, is a negative 6,000 pips or a negative $60. There's no worry here because that puts my stop loss at 0.62310. My take profit is at 0.74310, which is also 6,000 pips or $60. The reason I have it a 1-to-1 ratio is it takes care of an overabundance of risk. And the lot size is a 0.01. The reason the lot size, and you can see that right down here, is the 0.01 is so I can stay in this trade for a long extended period of time and not hit my stop loss and be stomped out or lose so much that there's no way to keep going. With my balance being at $720 and now 79 cents, yesterday it ended at 720.82. So it's only a 3-cent difference. Not that big of a deal. With the balance being there, I can go extended time frame with a 0.01 lot size. It's only $19.35 negative, leaving my margin level at a 3,400+%. Most people say, oh, you can do up to 100% on your margin level. And that's right when the brokers actually start shutting your accounts down because you're losing too much and you're too much of a risk for them. So I like keeping a one position on one trade, one type for an extended period of time, making it so that it can go for months and I don't have to worry about it. It will go where I want it to go. Many people have asked me, well, why don't you do the smaller time charts? Well, I'll show you why. Go to the minute, 1 minute. Can you see what's going on? It's just basically a straight line, not much movement whatsoever. The market is still open, being Tuesday, and it's not doing much. So you go to the 5-minute, and here again, you might have the first paragraph of a story if you were reading a book right here. It doesn't give you much of the picture of the trade or a story. Can't get much from a 5-minute. 15-minute, you might have the first page depending on how fast you read. on whether or not this trade is actually doing what you want it to do. A 30-minute, I can see something, but I cannot see the full picture here. And many people will trade on a 30-minute or higher time chart because they want to be in and out of the trades quickly. That's fine. If that's how you trade, that's fine. There's no problem there. I, on the other hand, like the longer time charts, the longer time frame in one trade. Overall, it's a win-win-win. I haven't had too many issues. So I go to the hour time chart, and yes, I can see something here. But with no trend lines and no indicators and no any indicators whatsoever, because with my health issues, it's difficult for me to relearn the indicators on a daily basis, and I have no memory, so I have to relearn everything when I wake up. Making this chart what is called a naked chart. You only have the take profit, the buy price, and the stop loss here. So I like to stay in a higher time chart to get a full picture of this trade. Going into the 4-hour, many people do this without an issue, and there's no problem with it. Once again, if you want to do an abundance, more different types of trades through the time of the 5 days that the market's open, and this is Forex, that the market is open, is not a problem being in the 4-hour. And like me, I can't see where this trade's going, but it's not a very clear picture in my opinion. That's why I'm in the day trade. Now the day trade goes clear back to January of 2014, which is, let's see, 4.5 years. I think that's a good enough time frame to see what's happening. And I can actually see the pattern that this specific trade is doing. Now, every trade pair will do their own specific patterns. And knowing what they are and looking and studying them is another reason to only have one pair and one trade. You can see how it's going to go, and you can do a guesstimate on where it's going to be. And if you follow it long enough, you can actually tell the pattern it's going to be. And being that it's at 1929, it's come down a little bit since we started this conversation. I'm not worried about this. I have negative $60. I have a long ways to go before I have to be concerned. But I'm also looking left to trade right. And running back left, you can see where this trade actually pattern was and what it could be doing. See, it's currently at 0.66386, which is very close to right here to where I'm at. That was happening January of 2016. So I'm not overly concerned because I can see how this trade is going to shoot up. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes no emotion. Never trade something that you cannot do without. If you cannot live without, don't trade it. So don't be trading your rent. Don't be trading your electric bill or anything else that you need to have right here, right this minute. Keep an eye on what the trade's doing and how it's reacting to the market. And you will be like me and be able to do the longer term, if it is your way of trading. If it's not, there's not a problem. We have many that take the education through IML, that attend the academy, and the IML TV to get more information. Now we have something going on where there are 2 new products coming today. And I want you to be able to go and see what it's going on. It is, I believe, iml.official.com or something to that effect. If you don't get into it, it's not an issue. Stick around and I'll get you the information. If you want to reach out to me, there is a way to do that. Now we're going to stop our screen share to see if there's any questions. And we'll wait a moment or two, because there was a lot of information. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. Write them in the chat, and I'll be able to assist you. Yeah, the trading I normally do is very, very elementary, because it doesn't have to be hard. It can be simple. That's why I keep it to something that a 3rd grader could do. Simple math and copy and paste. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you're more advanced, we have that available for you as well. And yes, there's no problem with continually watching. And we are always a student, always learning. So there's nothing wrong with being a part of IML TV or IML education, so that you can learn the skill that will pay you for life. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, if you want to get involved with us, it's not an issue. Look me up on Facebook and reach out to me. So go to Cat's Corner Skags, and you can look me up and see exactly what I'm talking about. And I can get you the links necessary to get you going. You're welcome. Correct. You go and have a fantastic remainder of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.